Mr. Combs informed Mr. Jones that he had engaged in course with rapper. 5, that's redacted. Look, 5, he's a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj.
I think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry.
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no.
They flip-floppy, they pitching and they catching with these boys, and they doing all this. So, and if you gay, that's cool, but be gay and come on out and be that.
The recent buzz surrounding Diddy is creating quite the stir. And what makes it even more intriguing is that the source of these allegations is none other than his ex-producer, Rodney Lil Rod Jones. This guy has been working side by side with Diddy for nearly a year. Now he's filed a lawsuit spilling the beans on a whole bunch of A-list celebrities supposedly involved in Diddy's wild escapades. Hold on tight, because this lawsuit also spills the tea on Meek Mill allegedly having an affair with Diddy. Now, rumors about Diddy and Meek aren't exactly breaking news. But things took an unexpected twist when Rodney Jones claimed that Diddy was running a Rico enterprise and getting cozy with some big-name rappers and R&B singers, including Meek Mill and Usher. As soon as this lawsuit hit the scene, Meek fired back, engaging in online battles with bloggers and fans. However, he didn't outright deny the allegations from the lawsuit. Now, if that isn't eyebrow-raising, I don't know what is. But wait, there's more. Enter Nicki Minaj, Meek Mill's ex-girlfriend, who's decided to add her 2 cents to the drama. Not only has she hinted in the past that Meek might have been a bit too handsy with her, but now fans are drawing comparisons between her situation and that of Cassie. It's like a tangled web of celebrity drama, and the question on everyone's mind is, did Meek Mill really have an affair with Diddy? Let's dissect these wild allegations, because trust me, there's a lot to unpack here.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
On the 26th of February, a bombshell dropped in the form of a lawsuit filed by Rodney Lil Rod Jones, who used to be in cahoots with Diddy as his producer. The allegations against Diddy are not your run-of-the-mill accusations. They're pretty heavy-duty. Jones claims Diddy's involved in RICO crimes, pulling in unsuspecting young men and women into shady dealings. The Miami mansion allegedly served as a hub for substances, with Diddy supposedly using his supposed law enforcement connections to keep things under wraps. And that's not even scratching the surface. Jones isn't just pointing fingers at Diddy, he's roping in several big names from the music industry, accusing them of being accomplices in Diddy's alleged misdeeds. According to Jones, he's got a treasure trove of evidence, hours of footage and audio recordings capturing Diddy, his crew, and his guests engaging in some seriously illegal activities. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. The list of defendants in the lawsuit reads like a who's who of the music biz. The big shots in the spotlight include the CEO of Universal Music, Lucian Grange, former Motown Records CEO, Ethiopia Habtemariam, Diddy's Chief of Staff, Christina Coram, and brace yourself, even Diddy's own son, Justin. Now, about Meek Mill. The lawsuit plays a game of hide-and-seek with names, but Jones left enough breadcrumbs for fans to piece things together. The speculation is rife that Meek and Usher might be 2 of the undisclosed names in this sensational legal drama. So, even though Meek Mill and Usher aren't directly called out as defendants, the footnotes in the lawsuit drop some major hints about their involvement. The document mentions Mr. Combs disclosing to Mr. Jones his physical interactions with a rapper and R&B singer, both names strategically redacted. But if you delve into the footnotes, it's like putting together pieces of a puzzle. The first clue leads us to a Philadelphia rapper who has a history with Nicki Minaj, and the dots connect to Meek Mill. The second hint takes us to an R&B singer who graced the Super Bowl stage and had a successful Vegas residency. Now, anyone familiar with Usher's journey might find these details a little too familiar. Of course, the internet wasted no time in playing detective and quickly concluded that the redacted names point towards Meek Mill and Usher. It's a classic case of online sleuths connecting the dots. As you may already know, both Meek and Usher have had their fair share of eyebrow-raising rumors when it comes to their relationships with Diddy. Usher's case in particular dates back to when he openly admitted to living with Diddy during his early days at Puffy's Flavor Camp.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah.
In a different interview, Usher recently took a stroll down memory lane, reminiscing about his time at Puffy's Flavor Camp on Club Shay Shay podcast. But it felt like he was tap dancing around his words, with fans catching a whiff of nervous vibes. In a carefully crafted statement, he said,
I don't think I would be the artist that I am today without the experiences that I had in New York City. One, just being in a new place where I would have to adjust, right? I didn't have the comfort of home. I'm in New York City, and they was, done and sunning me to death, bro.
It's not just about being an artist, according to Usher. Diddy helped him comprehend life, the essence of being an artist, and the passion required for it. He also credits Diddy for imparting cultural insights. But hold up, Usher once told Howard Stern he'd keep his kids far away from Puffy's Flavor Camp. Yet in another conversation with Shannon Sharpe, he's all praises, tagging it as one of the greatest rides of his life. Switching gears to Meek Mill, a circulating video captures him casually lounging in the pool while Diddy showers him with praise, even going so far as to affectionately call him Daddy.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Just to set the record straight, the concern here isn't about Diddy and Meek's personal preferences behind closed doors. It's more about the bombshell dropped by Rodney Jones's lawsuit, claiming that Diddy was running a criminal enterprise. According to the lawsuit, Diddy and his alleged accomplices were allegedly recruiting young people into some scandalous rendezvous with Diddy and his industry pals. Adding fuel to the fire, the lawsuit throws a spotlight on Meek Mill, accusing him of some disturbing behavior towards his ex, Nicki Minaj. Earlier this year, Meek's ex-associate, Dean, spilled the tea, claiming that Meek and Nicki were like dynamite, exploding in heated arguments. Dean even dropped a bomb about witnessing Meek allegedly spitting on Nicki. Talk about crossing the line. And if that's not enough, there's another episode where Meek supposedly left Nicki stranded in the woods after locking her out of their residence. The arguing got so bad that they were slinging crazy names at each other. Dean, being the voice of reason, had to swoop in, playing the hero to rescue Nicki from the wilderness.
And talks about a crazy incident that happened between Meek and Nicki where he ended up spitting on her. Now, he also said that he put her out in the woods, and the whole reason between the beef between Meek and Drake.
Now, Meek may not be officially accused by Nicki, but she's been dropping hints about some not-so-rosy treatment. Let's rewind the clock to 2020, where Nicki and Meek found themselves caught up in a heated social media showdown. It got so intense that Nicki, in one of her Instagram stories, hinted that Meek might not have the best track record with treating women. The insinuation was clear. She suggested that Meek has a tendency to throw hands with the ladies, while possibly being a bit timid around the guys. Of course, Meek wasn't about to take that lying down. He fired back, accusing Nicki of trying to sabotage his career. Now, fast forward to the present, where Meek seems to be employing a similar tactic in response to allegations about him and Diddy. Instead of flat-out denying any involvement in Diddy's alleged criminal enterprise, Meek is diverting the attention by going on the offensive. He's claiming that folks are out to ruin him, playing the independent artist card. DJ Academics, being the bearer of news, discussed those footnotes in Rodney Jones's lawsuit, and Meek didn't hesitate to clap back. He argued that this is proof of how badly they want to halt his success, especially when he's dropping independent music that's bound to make waves and rake in millions. Meek didn't stop there. He directed some pointed threats at DJ Academics, reminding him not to play with his name. He even hinted at a potential face-to-face confrontation, leaving everyone wondering about the combination of actions that might follow. In another tweet, he said, "In my city, we don't do no talk. You want the street to die for real? I can't wait till that liquor hit your organs." But that's not all. Meek tried to switch gears by sharing a bunch of tweets that were supposed to convince everyone how much he appreciates and respects women. Unfortunately for him, it didn't quite have the desired effect. Fans flooded the comments, suggesting that these tweets only add fuel to the fire of the allegations against him. One fan even said, You could have just said it was a lie and promoted your music. You dragging this out, bro. We not streaming. But what do you think about all of this? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned for more updates by subscribing and watching our other videos. We've got more interesting drama that you might have missed.